Here we go, everybody. Golden Championship Series, NetEase Ladder Finals. It is here. The grand final of them all. The conclusion to this awesome tournament brought to us by NetEase and Neo TV. The grand final is Infi versus 120. It's old school versus the newest school that we can get. Infi is starting on the lower right here. 26 years old, Wang Yuan from China, of course, playing since 2006. He is the WCG winner of 2009, WEM winner of 2008, WCA winner, and WEC winner of 2014. 2015 was not his year. He won the ESCC, but that's about it. In the ESL Shanghai, he did not good. In the J-League, he lost to Shushishi in the semi-final. And of course at WCA, he won the qualifier, but in the grand final, he struggled, being thrown down, being eliminated by Law Lyot. 120 on the other side, 19 years old. It's crazy. Xi Xingguo, also from China, obviously. His biggest accomplishment was the Warcraft Forever Cup. In the final, he lost to Fly, so this might be his first major title. He is the new hope of the undead. He is the successor of TD. He is the successor of WFZ and the newcomer of the year 2014. 2015, he stabilized a bit in offline tournaments, but he's not really on his game that he shows us online. He had a few days to prepare. Infi didn't play a game or a tournament game in more than 10 days. Is this a factor that will help 120? He's kinda in shape. He won against Reminder, a dominating fashion, but of course, he is the Night Elf Slayer. Will it help him against the humans as well? He struggles against them, and here's the Mountain King first. I see the face of Chechi already cringing, expecting high-level Stormbolt. I mentioned this before. Ancient Isles is the first map here, and it is one of the hardest maps for human. It's not easy to expand here. Here comes the Death Knight. Will the call arrive in time? No, he's too late. He's a little bit too late. Almost level 2 for the Mountain King right away. Yeah, Ancient Isles is a bad map for a human usually. All the Chinese humans, they never play a rifle push. They never play something out of the box. They always go for their expansions. And the expansion is far away from the main base. And that makes them vulnerable. That delays the expansion. And we're going to see what 120's reaction to that one will be. Of course, Fiends to deal with the towers. Of course, a push. Maybe with destroyers, maybe with catapults, maybe something completely unordinary. Zero experience, of course. He wasn't able to steal anything, but he starts to creep in the middle of the map. He's not denying the creep of Infi at all. This seems to be the new way for the undead, creeping themselves, but he can't really accomplish anything. He's waiting for the expansion to start. And here we go. He scouted with a skeleton. So important to keep tabs on the MK and the footies. 5 footies already. Infi is well aware that it's going to be hard to take this expansion, to defend this expansion. And yeah, here comes the ghouls. 4 ghouls already. He's not going for the fiends, as it seems. High pressure right from the start in this first game of the tournament. If you're wondering, why the first game? It's 1-0 for Infi already. Yes, he advanced through the winner bracket final, so he has a 1-0 advantage. Alright, first call being thrown, stealing that spot. Preventing level 3 for the MK is crucial for the young blood, for the undead. A lot of skeletons, a lot of ghouls. What can he do to the peasants? Nice micro from Infi. It's all about the Null Overseer here. There is another coil, as it seems. Nice bash, Stormbolt, 1 ghoul down, but I think he can do severe damage to the peasants. 2 down, the third one about to die, but he has to retreat. He has to retreat, but not without another peasant being killed. And I think they're all dead except of 2. Transition into fiends now. Yeah, 3 peasants killed, maybe 4. And so important, can he get the Overseer? Or is the Stormbolt faster? There is one more call, the Stormbolt gets it! And that is level 3 for Infi. Whew. Intense early game. At the start of this grand final. 120 did good. Level 2.5 for him. But was it good enough? Was it good enough? Already tier 2 for the undead. The Lich is coming. The Slaughterhouse, obviously. He needs statues. He needs catapults later. And what can Infi do? He continues to creep. He's not camping at his expansion. That drives him a little forward. Of course, the undead wants level 3 before the Lich pops out. That's gonna be close, but not impossible. At the moment, Infi, a little map control here, but a lot of scouts going on. What's going on with the expansion? How many footies does he have? What's the item situation? Ring of Regeneration, a great item for the human. He didn't just steal it, right? No, that's impossible. That would be level 3 for the DK. Yeah, Wand of Illusion. But only half a level. Did he steal it? Well, maybe the chat can answer. I don't think so, but it would be awesome. He stole it, right? Okay, he stole it. Crazy! Valaka says he stole it. Yeah, that was only a little green camp, so... Okay. Alright, you're right. I'm sorry, it's early. So, here comes 120 again. Preventing the Mountain King from reaching level 4. Mercenary camp being crapped, and he has the Shadow Priest that enables him, of course, to dispel the skeletons and to heal his units. But there's only one tower. And no shop so far, no blacksmith to wall it off. It's a very, very good situation for the undead here. Wand of Illusion being used, and he soaks up a lot of damage. I don't really know why. Makes no sense to me, but... defend already. That makes things a lot easier for the former world champion, for the 2-time world champion. And yeah, we saw the first dispel. Another Stormbolt. The final ghoul is down, and with militia support, he can hold this for now, but he finally gets the Berserker. The Shadow Priest. And there is level 3. There is level 3 for the DK, and he gets... no, not doing the last hit here. What a shame. Getting rid of those illusions for free. Of course, that creates a little time for Infi to build more towers. And maybe... Okay, the blacksmith is impossible at the moment. But he snipes one footman after another without taking too much damage. You see it, the fiends are all on full HP except the one that is like kind of half HP. And yeah, it's pretty easy to snipe the fiends with a level 2 Stormbolt. But what a crazy scene. Stealing that one creep with a skeleton. And it's around! He's surrounded! He has to pull the town portal. He cannot lose this level 3 Mountain King. He loses a lot of HP. But there is a shop. He can buy potions. At least Scrolls of Regeneration. He's tacking at the expansion. There is no potion. How much mana is on Coil and Lich? That's the big question. When will we see the Coil Nova nuke? I think they're both pretty empty. Used a lot of coils to save the fiends and slow down the footmen. And yeah, Infi is regenerating here. The footmen are moving out, creating some more time for him. I don't know the progress of the tech, obviously. But 120 playing this so strong, killing one footman after another, not losing any fiend at all. That is a perfect early mid game, but can he capitalize? Oh, the tech is late. The tech is super late. But Infi is mining and mining and mining and mining. Of course, he needs to reproduce the footman. That costs a lot, but the most important part for the human is getting to tier 3 with the expansion running. And so far, he might be able to take this. Another coil kills a footman here, more experience for the undead. He didn't lose a single fiend in this fight. Now he has a second statue, mana regeneration, so important. And he's able to dive in, trying to deal damage to the tower. Working fine so far, no repair. This arcane tower is going down. Infi is reacting too late and losing the mana burning tower. But he took some hits on the fiends. He needs regeneration. The first catapult is out as well, dealing siege damage later to the keep. But so far, he has to keep his fiends alive. Frost armor, of course, helps. Level 2 on the Lich, that means. And he's doing such an awesome job, level 2. Okay, there was no Nova. There was Frost Armor first. Mountain King diving deep in with militia support, of course. Infi scares away the undead here. He has to retreat a bit, but he gets some nice pickups here. There is Nova on the Mountain King, but no follow-up. No mana anymore on the DK. The Fiend catches a bolt, and finally, Infi is able to take a Fiend level 4. That took him ages to get there. Still 4 Fiends available. The statues are doing a splendid job. It's extraordinary, the performance of the undead in this one. More and more footmen die. Of course, they don't give the biggest of experience, but what can you do? Late tier 3 tech, but it's finished, so we will see the destroyers. The third statue is already out, waiting to be morphed, waiting to do magic damage, and then it gets a lot easier to deal with the militia and the footmen. I think he's close of taking this first game. Another Nova hits the entire melee army, and the melee army is big. It's really big. He needs the destroyer now, but the upgrade is a little far away. It's intense, and it's double barracks, of course. It's the Yumiko approach of this one. Heavy pressure, react with double barracks, and that's of course why the tech is so late. 20 waiting for Infi to react once again. When is the destroyer upgrade ready? Cancelling the regeneration on the Mountain King. He has to be careful with that one catapult. It's crucial here for the area of effect, especially against buildings. Oh, surround on the DK! Will he be able to fight him out, trying to go for the Mountain King? Are the hits connecting? No, they're not! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Tight situation here. A game on a knife's edge. It's about to swing in one direction, but what direction will it be? The dark side, the Scourge, or towards the Alliance? Oh boy. But Infi, this surround might have saved him the game. Another Stormbolt, but no follow-up. And 120 killing 2 footmen again. Blood Mage second. Blood Mage second, of course. Siphon Mana, Banish Bolt. Everything is very, very good against the undead. And he's trying to go for the main base. Did he use Flame Strike first? That would make the Blood Mage weaker later on. It's not sealed off against footmen. He's trying to kill the expansion now, or will he defend this? There is no town portal. I think he has to walk, and his economy is suffering here, but so is Infi's. But keep in mind, he still has his main base, so he is mining, and 2 destroyers are defending this. Alright, WFZ showed us this tactics, especially against an Archmage. This is working very well, but 2 destroyers right there. Offensive town portal by Infi. Is that the right choice? I don't know. A lot of Siphon Mana. Call Nova, here it comes. Potion being used. And he keeps his heroes alive, but both are down to 50% HP. Finally, we have level 3 on the Lich. We have the level 2 Nova. The question is, where is mana? 60 mana points left, and I think we will see 1 hero dead. There is mana. Oh, Siphon Mana in the last possible second. He was at 74 mana points. 75 would have enabled a coil. This game is really, really great so far. Invul potions, healing potions. He tries everything to keep his heroes alive. Infi is reacting into breakers. And that's unusual. Or is he? I think I saw a breaker there. Yeah, there it is. And that's unusual because he goes for Knight's Mortis usually, but he's in such a heavy pressure situation that he's forced into the tier 2 units, can't wait for the tier 3, can't tech to tier 3. Oh, Stormbolt's around again. Is there an item on the DK? Novas his way out. Very well done, the escape, so important, but Siphon Mana lets the undead suffer here. He gets pickups, the destroyers are so important. Invo potion being used, Stormbolt on the DK. No, it was just a bash. What's the mana situation on the undeads? He tries to move out of the range of the Blood Mage, but I think it's not good. Still level 1 though. He didn't kill a lot. Is this the time to break the expansion? Is this the time to win the game? We'll see. The 2 destroyers are doing great. Stormbolt again, can he save that Fiend? Frost Armor, Coil saves it. Siphon Mana on the Mountain King. There's more Stormbolt where that one came from. But he's almost losing his life here. DK has to be careful around the forest. Not another surround, please. 3 breakers now on the battlefield. And Riflemen. Wow. Riflemen and Breakers shows you in what a situation, what a scenario Infi is here. Oh, all the mana drained. Level 4.5. Even the statues can't repair against this or regenerate against this. Is the catapult still alive? Yes, it is. He might need a second one, because the repair keeps the keep alive. He's at 56 food. Economy advantage, of course, on the human side here. He mines on 2 mines, and I think, yeah, he's at 43. Here comes an Abomination against the Rifleman. Great transition. Not only the Rifleman, but also the Breakers, of course. Both with medium armor and normal attack type does additional damage. So far, except the one surround that cost him the town portal, I think this is a perfect game by 120. It appears to be a perfect game, but is it enough? And what a sentence to say. Is a perfect game enough against Infi? Oh, the creeps are attacking back there. He needs to be careful. Another militia pull. The Mountain King is diving right in, but he's only going for the fiends. He doesn't see us an opportunity to kill the heroes here. There is one coil. The Lich a little further ahead, and the creeps are helping so much. Finally getting rid of those catapult. And oh boy, did Infi pull them? I don't think so. Don't really know why they're so aggressive. Maybe he pulled them to creep. But that doesn't make much sense either. One more experience point until level 5. Oh, the DK once again. He has to retreat. Oh, the Lich in a bad situation. Catches the first bash, catches the bolt. But I think he can deal frost armor. There is no real follow-up, but he gets siphoned mana again. Level 4 on the Lich, level 5 on the DK. He loses the statue and the A-bomb here. Oh, the coil arrives too late. This hurts. This really hurts. This might have been his only coil. Okay, there is more mana. One more mana available. One more coil available. But Infi is stabilizing here in this game. The expansion is paying off, and the longer the game lasts, the better it is for the human, of course. Can he tech to tier 3? Can he make the triple hero combo happening? 120 needs a big kill here. He's suffered through a lot of losses. The catapult is gone. The A-bomb is gone. He lost 1 or 2 fiends. And so he can't really attack the keep here. Positioning of the statues, not perfect. He's in kind of a downward spiral. Attempted surround, but the fiend blocks his way. One more coil. But of course he can't attack the heroes anymore. The damage is too high. And he needs the coils to save his own units. But there's no mana on the Mountain King. He's trying to go for the Lich again. He tries it with one new abomination. He has to take care of this. All is medium armor. Maybe the addition of ghouls would be good here, but Infi is fighting back like crazy. The riflemen are doing a good job against the destroyers, and the breakers dealing with the fiends. One down, another one badly hurt. He has no solution to breakers riflemen. Once again, it's the tactical cleverness of Infi that cost him the game. No stubborn tier 3 tech. No stubborn breaker gyrocopters. No, he had 2 barracks already. Why not going mass rifleman? It's so smart. Mana Stone. Mana Stone. Very good. Maybe the best item here. Book of the Dead would have been good as well. But yeah, the Lich on level 5, that's his new target. He's not separating the DK from the army. He's too scared of a creepjack. But he doesn't have to be. The destroyers are scouting everything. Oh, that was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. And Infi is backing up his army with priests, so he has healing available. Red spot for Infi now as well. It is, I don't know, but the inventory is great for the Mountain King. Here comes the Creep Jack, an open fight, no towers involved, but of course the Town Portal. Killing 2 units, that's nice. And getting some additional experience here from the Berserkers. But the item is gone, the big experience is gone, and there's a Dark Ranger 3rd. Is there a tier 3 tech? No. He remains on keep level, and oh boy. I think the main gold mines are about to expire, and this might be a hidden expansion as far as you can hide your expos. Red Drake creep, of course, very easy now. With all the riflemen, with all the damage. Flute of Accuracy would be the dream. Plus 10 damage on everything except the Mountain King. It's something plus 6. Wand of the Wind. Also a good item. And the Robe of the Maggie. Infi is not unlucky here. But really, he is trying to go for an expansion. If he succeeds and keeps this expo alive, then he has a great position. Because, of course, Infi took the expansion earlier. That means it doesn't last that long. But the hero levels of the human are getting dangerous as well. Level 5 on the MK, level 3 on the Blood Mage. We haven't seen Banish yet. So I assume he really skilled Flame Strike to go for the Harass. But it's just an assumption. I don't know this for sure. Okay, there's the Castle Tech. There's the Castle Tech, so we will see a Paladin in no time. He is going for the expansion. A lot of Blight on the western side of Ancient Isles. But what a promising early game. First game of this series. This is definitely one of the best undead versus humans I've seen in a long time. Oh yeah! Temple of the Damned. Anti-magic shell for Banshees. Curse doesn't really do anything here with all the breakers, because you can easily steal it. And yeah, the expansion is finished. But Infi knows about this. At least now. Is the army of 120 big enough to kill this? Here is militia support. Nova hits them and he gets rid of them. 2 destroyers in the air. Silence on the Mountain King. There is Banish. Wind of the Wind being used. Dispelled immediately. More mana on the destroyer. 3 ivory towers coming to distract. The Abomination is taking a lot of damage, but he has to sacrifice it. Now fighting on the Blight, there's no tower. It's so many peasants for Infi. Can he get rid of them all? I don't think so. The Shredder is coming to and he kills the Mountain King! Holy shit, the first Coil Nova combo that connects, and it's successful. Level 5 MK down, and this push goes to shits now. He has to run away as fast as possible. So much experience for the undead. He can easily deal with the towers, and that might have broken Infi's back. The main gold mines are down. It's 45 food. The DK going ham here with Frostmourne slaying unit after unit after unit. And it's so much experience that he got here. Level 5 MK down. How is Infi supposed to recover from this one? Almost level 6. Of course the ultimate is crap, but still the aura level 3. Mountain King is back from the tavern. Siphon mana, of course, super awesome now. Will he take this fight again? Oh, Stormbolt, but it doesn't do that much. Burns a little mana, but that's it. 400 mana points on the Lich. It's a perfect situation. Another coil saves the Abomination. He's so far away from the Blood Mage. The Blood Mage can't siphon any mana. Here's another Nova. Everything is slowed. Will this put the nail in the coffin for Infi? We're about to see he's going for the MK once again. Town Portal being used. Or is it, no, it's the staff, right? It's a Town Portal. I think he started with a staff and then pulled the Town Portal because Coil Nova is killing Infi's units one after another. But there is tier 3 coming. Can he afford tier 3 with only 1 gold mine? This is a scenario that we have rarely seen. It's late game and it's 1 base versus 1 base now, and this is where the undead shines. This is where the undead really shines. Mana Stone, so beneficial. The Dark Ranger, keeping the heroes quiet. Great addition as well. The stream is stuttering a bit, but I think it's okay. I will not restart here. We are waiting for the first Banshees, but I think he doesn't need them at the moment. He needs more Fiends. And of course, to protect the expansion, all the Acolytes here. Because of course, Stormbolt can take them out one after another. You really don't want to lose them. I'd love to know how much gold is back there in Infi's Expo. Can't be that much. Can't be that much. 63 food for the undead. 42 for Infi. 700. 700 and then Infi is completely out of gold. Okay, he can sell stuff. He has the ring. He has a staff. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of gold coming from the inventory. But he wasn't able to keep the MK alive without the items, with the items. How will he do it? Oh, Banish Bolt combo, getting dangerous here. There is a Paladin with Holy Light. Silence being used on 2 of the 3 heroes. Once again, the Abomination doing a perfect job to keep the Abom alive is a game winner here. He wants to get the Mountain King, but Holy Light saves him. Also the Blood Mage in trouble. He's losing a lot of Fiends here. He can't do shit against all these breakers. He's going for the Mountain King again. It's all about the hero kills now, but he seems to be safe. As long as he can keep the Abom alive and the statues, I think he'll be fine. Oh, Banish Bolt, Holy Light. You see how much Infi invested into this. All 3 spells for the Abom. All 3 spells for the Abom, and now the unit damage, there is none. He's down to this destroyer. Oh, the Paladin goes down. Very nice, level 6 here. No healing anymore. He needs to kill the heroes. He can't attack the breakers with his nukes, but he can attack the heroes. He's going for the Dark Ranger. Is there another coil? No follow-up from the breakers. A little slow by Infi maybe, but he gets 2 statues, 1 statue at least. He needs mana regeneration, he needs the heal regeneration, more militia coming in. Of course, he can summon them from the expansion up there, and the gold mine is gone. Infi has no income anymore. Level 4 on the Dark Ranger, it's so crazy. Stormbolt, Hail Mary attempt maybe here on the DK, but no, he seems to be safe. He has an Invo potion left, and 120 picks up 1 unit after another. Is it it? Is this it? Will this be the 1-0? No, Holy Light saves him. No more coils available. Don't really know the situation on the Lich. But Siphon mana is really rare in this fight. He keeps the heroes. Oh, what a dodge with the Invo potion. Of course, it was a long-range Stormbolt, but still, he can't afford to take this hit. Almost level 6 on the Lich. And then we'll see Death and Decay, the ultimate, just destroying buildings. GG! GG, that's it! Infi losing the first game. 120 equalizes in what was one of the best undead performances versus a human player that I've seen in many, 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 many years. Holy shit. What a game we have witnessed here so far. Of course, let's not get too hyped. It was 120's map to take, but we saw this map in the winner bracket final as well, and he was crushed by Infi. He was just dominated by Infi, and now he is back taking the 1 map. All you undead haters saying 3-0 Infi, you're wrong. You are so wrong. Is this the tournament of his life, of his career so far? Is this the first tournament that an undead can win since TED? We're about to witness. Twisted Meadows is the next map, and it's gonna be a lot harder. It's gonna be a lot harder. Whew. I'm exhausted already, but how can you not? How can you not? There's not a single smile on 120's face, but Infi biting on his lip. That's something we rarely seen, we've rarely seen. But he has to be aware that this was not his map to take. Still, 3 maps coming from this. At least 2. Maybe 3. It's all a best of 3 now. It's all set to 0. And it's Twisted Meadows to start things off. In the bottom right, we have the 19-year-old Undead who brought us so much joy in the first game. And on the bottom left, it's Infi, of course. Twisted Meadows, well, what can you say? I think the chances for towers and tanks are very, very high. But 120 knew that this map would be coming. And maybe he has a plan. Maybe he has a plan for this. Whew. Okay. Of course, the DK. I think it will be the Archmage here. And now Infi will use the keyboard as well. Nice. Power building the barracks. It's that common? We'll see. So, I think it's gonna be an Archmage. And 120 scouting in the wrong direction. Not seeing that it's close position here. And it's the Archmage. He's going for the laboratory, getting level 2.5 right off the bat. And a good item as well. But yeah, once again, the expansion game for the human is so important. Once the expo is up and you can fight off the undead, then it's basically a 1 game. Stream stuttering. I think it's okay. Oh, come on. Oh boy, Sobi Mask. Yeah, I think I have to restart this. Sorry guys. But of course, Chinese restreams, it's always a situation for oneself. Nothing big is happening in the early game. I can assure you that. Come on. There it is. Still. Stream is dead for me. Okay, let's see. Maybe restarting the entire page helps. Okay, stream is back up. Oh, wait. I gotta get rid of this rocket. And the chat. Okay, here we go. Sorry we missed the super early game, but I think it's okay. So, Sobi Mask, of course, one of the best items that he can get. Because that, of course, boosts his mana regeneration even further. Not only the Brilliance Aura, but also... Oh! Mass Ghouls! That is interesting. That is really interesting. He's not going... Oh, he's attacking at 2 positions at the same time. This is so smart. He stole 1 Mauler again. Will he get the second one? Surround on the DK. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. He's trying to fight his way out, but I think it's impossible. There is no more coil. He lets his DK die. Oh... Not a good early game, but the base is open! The base is open and the ghouls, they're taking out the entire economy in the main base. How many can survive and how many peasants can he kill? It's looking good so far. There's only an arcane tower doing nothing to all these ghouls. Can he recover from the DK loss? It's only level 1. He will be back in a second, but all the ghouls are damaged. 1 goes down. The second one about to die, but he saves. What a micro by 120! What a micro by 120, and look at all the corpses. 4 dead at least. Oh, come on. Stream, don't leave me hanging. One more refresh. Holy cow. This is a very, very special early game here on TM. 120 analyzing the situation. Stream is dead. There's nothing coming here. Jesus Christ. There are other streams. I think Foggy is restreaming. Indra as well, right? Fuck. Indra has the stupid... Okay, stream is back. Harass from the human, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Panda and Brewmaster second. He really wants to come up with a lot of pressure. Infi is out of goal as far as it seems. Oh no, it's just the neutral stuff here. Harass going well. The expansion is up. The situation in the main base, I don't know. No tower so far. It's a great situation. He's defending and attacking at the same time, splitting his DK away from the army. But of course, it's a lot of water elementals in there. And with the Panda and ghouls, the harass against the expansion is going well. 120 had a match plan for Twisted Meadows. The tech is gone. Unfortunately he loses another acolyte, but 3 are still remaining. That's okay, I feel. The Archmage is gone, so once the water elementals expire, losing another ghoul. And he's not mining at the moment, so he can't recover really well. Infi's harass is throwing back 120 by a large margin. Of course, he's still mining in his main base. His expansion... the Shredder. The Shredder is taking this. Another ghoul down. This is not working well for the undead. He has to move his acolytes away from the expansion. And there's no towers coming. He has no gold for that. The Archmage still coming back. But he kills a lot of peasants here as well. Level 2 immediately. Immediately after this harass. And the Archmage is trapped. Has to use the town portal. Nice little trap here in between the shop and the necropolis. But oh boy, everything is gone. All acolytes gone. All ghouls gone. The economy of 120 is non-existent. Level 4.5 on the Archmage versus a level 1 DK. Oh boy. We will see level 3 water elementals after not even 10 minutes. I think the Panda has to carry here. Oh, another surround possible. He's trying so hard, but no, both heroes gets out alive. And the time that 120 needs to rebuild the acolytes to get the ghouls back, it's horrible to watch. GG, that's it. 2-1. Twisted Meadows, of course, a great human map. He had a good approach for this, but it didn't work out in the end. Infi's harass, just way too strong. And now he's one map away from winning it all. But yeah, the town portal, the surround on the DK was really, really the thing that broke his back. The harass in the main base was good. Splitting the ghouls from the DK was a great idea. But once you expose your base, there's no tower, nothing, then, well, this is what happens. Especially with the Sobi Mask, especially with so many water elementals. You can't really defend this. Alright. 15 minutes into the series. 2 maps have been played. At least 1 more to come. Or even 2. Jera Cup is starting in 10 minutes. Of course, we will cover this as well. Go away, Rocket. Yeah, we see Fly analyzing the game here with 2 commentators I don't really know. But Last Refuge is going to be the next map, and it's not a bad human map. It is winnable for Undead, though. We saw the awesome game of 120 versus Hawk on this map, where Hawk was so close of beating 120 at WCA group stages. That could have gotten him into the playoffs, but he played so well, but 120 was just better. So, Hawk is not Infi, that's for sure. But what road will he take? With a mercenary camp or not? Will he go Mountain King or will he go Archmage? I think it's MK time again. And this may be the final map of today. Will Infi win another tournament, add another tournament to his list? His final one was ESCC 2000 and... Oh no, he dropped out there. His final tournament win was of course WCA Pro Qualifier, where he beat Fly in the grand final 3-2, T8 2-1. And the statistics for Infi versus Terra. They played at WCA in the group stage, it was a 1-1. In the ESCC group stage, it was a 2-0 for Infi. So, 2-1 now. Will it be the final map of the NetEase Championship, the biggest ladder contest that we saw since, I don't know, since Blizzard did the last one, with the Worldwide Invitational later. Okay, what's the key here? Will it be Ghouls again? Will he try it with Fiends? I think he worked a lot on his matchup versus Human. He has a lot of interesting new stuff, especially with the Ghouls. The multitasking, attacking and defending at the same time, attacking at two spots at the same time. This is all very, very interesting. It worked on AI. Will it work on LR as well? DK, the first hero. But what's the counter? It's the Archmage. Okay, you can play a Mountain King on LR, but maybe things are right. This didn't work on AI. He knows exactly how to move. He knows exactly how to protect his Fiends. The Archmage might be the better solution. And of course, it kind of forces him into earlier destroyers to have the Dispel. But that might not be the worst thing for the Undead. 120 has been the number one of the NetEase ladder for weeks and weeks and weeks. The question is, will he be the number one in the end? Infi was the number one at New Year's, when the final standings were made. And his only struggle in this entire tournament was in the group stages against Remind. Apart from that, he crushed all his opponents. Fly was able to take a map, but apart from that, he is still the Emperor of Warcraft, reigning over everybody. And yeah, he's taking the little green spot. No aggressive Merc camp creep, no directly going for the expansion, no nothing. Very wise to kill that sheep to get the skeletons. And he will delay the expansion just with his presence. New militias are being called to get that creeped, but the Archmage is far away. This is all some time that he gets. It's just a few seconds. And he's not creeping it. Not with his Archmage. He's scaring away the DK. The positioning of the Archmage is good. The tech has already started, and this time there is a Nerubian tower. He's going the safe route, and he's going for the Merc camp. Alright. So this expansion will be super late. Of course, it's a nice addition to get the priests. Can he get a last hit here? No, it's level 2.5. And again, the Sobi mask. How lucky is he? And again, it's the surround. Is this the end for the undead friend? It remains together. It remains closed. He was stuck. And the town portal again. This is a horrible early game. He lost so much HP on this creep spot. Too greedy. The positioning, not good. And of course, if there's so many units, you can easily be surrounded. Especially when there's a rock golem who can stun you. And this is child's play for Infi now. He has so much time to get this expo up. And mercenary control. 120 needs a miracle. 120 needs a miracle. It all looked so good until this round again. Same situation than we saw on TM. And it's just the two moves that might have won Infi this tournament. But it's not over. I don't really know the final map here. Turtle Rock, Tarinas are still in. Of course, you want to veto Turtle Rock as a human player, so might be Tarina's stand. Two Gloves of Haste and a Circlet. But yeah, it's time to delay the expansion even further, and I'm really wondering why the expansion is not up. He killed 2 peasants, and it's working well so far. 3 peasants. Lots of skeletons, but there is the priest who can dispel. And so all the peasants are gone. But it is a nice additional experience. Level 2.5 already. But as I mentioned before, his health is worrying me. Only level 2.5. Slaughterhouse, he keeps himself on tier 2. Getting the Lich, the usual stuff. No fancy ghoul action. No, I don't know, double crypt or whatever. Archmage already close to being level 4. And that means Brilliance Aura level 2. And combined with the Sobi Mask, this means a lot of Water Elementals. Look at the mana regeneration. Bam, 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 bam. Just ticking up like a walking mana fountain. And this will, of course, help the Mountain King as a second hero. Or the Blood Mage, or whatever he chooses to pick. The creeping of Infi is so fast. He knows exactly what to do here, when to do it, with what. And 120 wants to play the creeping game here, but without Militia, he will always take the shortest straw. Shredder to provide additional lumber and damage if necessary. What's it? Mana Stone would be crazy. It's a health stone, alright, so he's set for everything. Level 3 on the DK. This is important. When of mana stealing, also important. To get rid of at least some mana that the Archmage provides. Here comes Coil Nova, getting rid of the Troll Twins. But, okay, he succeeds with killing the Berserker. Nice one. I assume the Lich has Frost Armor again, but might be a Nova. Yeah, okay, it's Nova, alright. Getting rid of the Mercenaries, since there's no double crypt, there's no need for this. And the Fiends are attacking the Expo. 4 of them. There is some damage to the Peasants, but no kill so far. Miss Micro for the Fiend. The coil arrives too late. That was unnecessary. The second one about to die. Yeah, great pickups for Infi here. Great pickups for Infi. And with only 2 Fiends, what can he do? Mass Militia arriving here at the scenery. Level 2 on the Lich, so he can eat his own skeletons. This time the Fiend has been microed away and safe, but 3 Water Elementals. He can just right-click them onto the statues, denying that so important healing. Finally, 3 Fiends again. 44 food for the human player. It's all footmen and all workers. But this is not looking too good. Mighty the Mud Golem, everybody. So we have slow on the human side. Will not last forever. But it's a nice distraction. And oh, that coil was good. That coil was good, but the Fiends are also damaged. That's thanks to the Water Elementals fearing the statues. And so there was no healing. It's a horrible situation here. It is a horrible situation. Slow on the Lich, taking so many hits. The DK has to tank for him. And I don't really know what he can accomplish here against the 3 Water Elementals. They tank so much. They're better than the Fiends. And he has... Oh, woohoo! Might be the final coil. He needs repair on the statues. Another Acolyte being pulled. Oh, that Fiend Micro is so great. Maybe it's time to turn things around. Berserker down again. And now he has the statues up in his bag, but he gets the level 5. Level 5 on the Archmage after 7 minutes or whatever it is now. Water Torrents, 925 HP. He needs destroyers as fast as possible or else he can't do anything. The Undead is on the retreat for 2 minutes now. Slowly but steady, but now he can fight on Blight. Maybe that is helping. Infi one step away of winning this thing. His expansion is up, his expansion is running, not even tier 3 for the Undead yet. He's trying to go for the Archmage. Is there another coil? Yes, there is, but the Healing Stone keeps him alive just in time. He was baiting the Coil Nova, got it, got the statue here. The Water Elemental is just pure rampage, and he gets another Fiend. If he takes care, yes, that was the last hit. He's getting so close to level 6 already. Oh no, he didn't. Now he did. And Muddy survived this. Infi lost a lot, but he killed much more. And Footmen are easy to replace, Fiends not so much. And in the meantime, his mining, his economy, uncontested. Will he get the Fiend again? Is it enough? One more hit. He blocks with a Gould. Perfectly done to keep this Fiend alive. Well deserved. But he needs a hero kill to come back. Infi is already on a way to tier 3. Securing his base, securing his expo. Arcane Sanctum is up. The Blacksmith is up. The Workshop will follow. And he needs a hero kill. He needs some desperation move. But he can't do anything against this here. He can delay the breakers if he kills the shop. But in the meantime, look at this. Look at the army approaching the base. They don't know if there's a town portal on the DK. It's not much damage, but it's super annoying. He wants to defend this with the DK alone. I don't know if that's worth it. Level 3 on the Lich. But he can't reach the workers. What's he doing with that Fiend? He can't kill the shop. And there is breakers now. The counter to the Fiends. And the crypt is gone. No repair. No nothing. Way too late. Stormbolt on the Death Knight. There's no silver lining on the dark horizon. That is the Undead situation. Looking very, very grim. He finally gets rid of Muddy, but catches a Stormbolt. No follow-up, though. And all the time, Infi is able to maintain 3 Water Elementals at the same time. Look at the pure damage that he takes. Microing one Fiend away after another. Not even getting the hits. Not even threatening the Mountain King here on level 1. Look at the Death Knight. His HP melting away. He needs a potion here. But this is not how it's supposed to be. You want to pressure the expansion of the human player, not the other way around. Infi can do whatever he wants. Paladin coming. We finally have the first destroyer. We finally have a solution against water elementals. But with only one destroyer, he needs more. He needs so much dispel. It's knights. It will be gyrocopters as well. And this is so hard to counter. Maybe the red spot will do him good. Maybe Katka's pipe. Maybe the battle drums. He needs a great item. And even that. Oh boy. Talisman. It's okay. But it's not what he needs. And Infi has been so lucky on TM and LR. And it's the Rune Braces, of course. Rune Braces and Zombie Mask. What a combo. He cannot kill this Mountain King, but it's a desperation move, but he needs this one. Expansion for 120. Can he buy the time? Stormbolt on the DK, no follow-up. He's focusing on the Fiends. 2 statues up because he switched the Zombie Mask over to the Mountain King. So he can Stormbolt and Stormbolt and Stormbolt. Clap being used as well because he has so much of his mana points. He sees the Rune Braces. Here comes Nova. Potion being swapped. Mountain King remains alive. He's still trying to go for it though, but another Holy Light. There is so much healing here and not enough damage from the undead. But he buys his time now. The question is, how much mana does he have left? He gets the Paladin. Nothing to save him here. No Divine Shield. And now the Mountain King has to be really, really careful. Can he get the revenge? Oh, the coil arrives just in time. So important to keep this Lich alive. And yeah, he bought that time. He bought the time that he needed. But here's tanks. Of course, why Gyrocopters just go for tanks to end this tournament in Infi style. And he's aware of the expansion. It's almost finished. He cancels it both and lost so much resources. Ay. Maybe a second attempt in the upper left. But he's forced into defending his main base now. The second talisman. The second, what's it called? I don't know. Medallion of Courage. Or Courage. Okay, here we go. Siege continues. Of course, the shop, the weakest spot. And the shop provides statues. And they are so needed. Infi securing the second expansion. In the meantime, the tanks are rolling. This is the game that we know from Infi. This is the game that won him so many big championships. Here comes the undead in a desperate attempt to keep his Black Citadel alive. Mass repair coming in, but the Mountain King, the Paladin, they can easily fight them off. Focus on the Archmage. Best thing that he could do. Is it enough though? No! In the final second of the town portal, he loses his Black Citadel. It's not that big of a deal though. He just can't town portal. He can build statues. He can build, I don't know what else he needs. But he can't build, I don't know, sacrificial pit, no frost worms, no nothing. But the Fiends did good, killing the towers off. Tried to steal the Maggie here, but I think this time he didn't succeed. Level 3 on the MK. And didn't see the item. He most likely sold it. No second expansion for 120. And the main gold mines are about to collapse. At least my gut tells me this. Level 2, this means Divine Shield. Makes it so hard to kill heroes now. The Destroyer always keeping tabs. The problem is, if you go Mass Destroyers, Infi will just transition into Mass Gyrocopters. You don't have a Panda. You don't have Area of Effect against it. But Infi is investing a lot into towers. He has a staff now. Will fight off. Oh, he is expanding again. He's doing the same thing that he did on Ancient Isles. Placing the Necropolis in the middle between the main base and the Expo. Okay, maybe this game is not over. Maybe this game is not over. But of course, tanks make it so hard. Even a Ziggurat. But Infi scouted this already. Scouted and cancelled it already. How much gold is left? I'd love to know. 3 tanks. What did they do in the main base? But yeah, they're seeing the Acolyte. They know what's up. Okay, nothing big. Everything's still standing. Okay, the altar. But what's the altar worth? The Lich now, the MVP. Without the Orb of Corruption, he can't accomplish anything. I think Infi secured the second expo, so he can maintain the support of the tanks. Of course he found the big mana potion. Infi is so lucky with his items. I mean, he's playing really great, but he is exceptionally lucky with his items here. Sobi Mask on TM, Sobi Mask on LR. Okay. The Fiends are split from the army. He's trying to get the heroes, but the Lich is gone as well. He needs the Lich to take care of the tanks, otherwise he will lose it! Archmage! Invul Potion in the last possible second! There is another Nova coming. There is a Town Portal. I think he needs to pull it. Is he too greedy though? Here comes Nova, but no follow-up. I think there was no mana on the Death Knight anymore for the coil. And the Necropolis, the Ziggurat, they're all gone. There's just the Blight remaining. And in the meantime, he will get expansion number 3. This one's up, this one's running. 3 running gold mines for the Emperor. 1,600 gold left. And even if he can get 1 expansion up, there's still 2 expansions running for Infi. Infi only lost 2 maps in this entire playoffs. 1 against Fly, 1 against 120. And the 19-year-old Undead, once again, needs a miracle, but the 3 tanks are distracting so much. He's getting it again to the Black Citadel. And can he defend this? No, I don't think so. The call save the Destroyer, it's GG! Infi is too powerful once again. He is the champion of NetEase. He's the champion of the ladder. He earns himself 5,500 euros and wins the first season of Gold Championship Series. And 120 once again. Not succeeding in Undead, winning the silver medal is already a great accomplishment for our race. But Infi, you can't really put him off the game. Even if he loses the first game, even if 120 puts up a perfect game, he doesn't get nervous. He starts on TM like he's the boss, creeping, defending everything, and then of course on last Refuge. The surround again, we saw the same thing on TM. Death Knight surrounded. And then you have to retreat with your Death Knight. No further pressure with skeletons and the DK. Infi, 40,000 yuan. And I'd love to see the ceremony, if there is one. But yeah, 2 big mistakes. Being too aggressive with the DK, especially on LR, it was really expectable that there is a surround. So many militias around, plus the rock golem and all the creeps. That is, I think, what lost him the game. Apart from that, he played really, really great. The match on AI is a must-watch. And he brought us so much joy in this tournament. So shout out to 120. And of course, congratulations to Infi after the WCA Pro Qualifier. Oops. Is there a ceremony now? Of course, we want to see it.
打得太精彩了，要恭喜 Infi 人魂2015黄金总决赛魔兽争霸3-1-1单人赛的冠军。我们接下来呢就报以最热烈的掌。
I don't like her hair. But yeah, it's been such a joyride. Here is Infi.
Wow, Infi，恭 恭喜你啊！我们其实可以看到呢，现场的观众依然就是座无缺席的状态。我相信呢，他们大部分的玩家朋友们都是。
Unfortunately, I can't speak Chinese and translate simultaneously, but I think this might be the end of his slump. Oh no, he did win PGL, right? So he is back after the struggle that was WCA, where he had no solution to Lawlight. But yeah, PGL was his, I guess. I have to look it up. But whatever. Winning the first big tournament this year. Where's Cody, by the way? He must be there somewhere. Winning the first big tournament of the year is always a great boost for the upcoming season. And it's gonna be an awesome season. Yeah. Infi beat Czech 3-1 in the PGL, so 1 month, 2 tournament wins. He is still the greatest player out there in the past 2 to 3 years. And I want to see him raise a trophy. And then we're gonna continue with Jera Cup, obviously. Yeah. He agrees with me. The surround and the decay, you heard it. By the way, TD and Czech won the 2-on-2 tournament. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to cover this. It was at 8 a.m. Three to 0 seemed to be a very easy thing, of course. Night of and Undead. Very nice, and that's it.
好的，向各位
What?
玩家朋友们展示一下 Infi 再一次恭喜你，1v1的冠军属于你，谢谢，恭喜我们的 Infi， 可以稍作休息一下。
Very nice. Yeah, that was Natty's. The return of Remind. The return of an awesome new Warcraft client. And yeah, maybe the return of Infi. PGL win, NetEase win. Who can stop him except 120, except Lawlight? That's the big question for the year 2016. It's been an awesome tournament, awesome production by Neo TV, except Friday. Every game was played on time. Great organization here by the guys, and I can't just hope that there will be another season of the Gold Championship series, maybe even with some Europeans, but of course we need new servers for that. But yeah, that's it. Infi is the winner, 120 the runner-up, third place goes to Remind, and we will continue our coverage with Jera Cup. Thanks for watching this Golden Championship series.